Hey guys, it is my last week of school, and then next week I have 2 days that I have finals on, which are Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm free, and also my battery's dying, so okay, honestly, if any of you guys ever decide to make a YouTube channel and you want to start vlogging or making videos or anything, make sure you have extra batteries, because this will happen to you a lot where your battery just dies and then you can't make videos. Except I got 2 extra batteries and battery chargers, because this has happened to me enough times to the point where I'm just like, okay, you know what? I need to overcorrect. I need to make sure this never happens again. I don't even know what I was talking about, but happy Tuesday. It's basically Monday. Since the weekend was long, we had Memorial Day, so there was no school yesterday. This is my last week of school. As I said, next week I got finals, and so this week is mostly just finishing up some projects and preparing for finals. I feel it tapering off. I feel it kind of calming down, but at the same time, I only have 1 week until final exams. That's kind of scary to me, but I can't believe how fast it happened. And to think that I have vlogged every week this quarter except one of the weeks. I just was not feeling it. I still think I uploaded a video then. I had class earlier today, and the day before I did a, oh man, I turned in my binder, but I did a presentation on a project that I was working on all quarter for one of my food service classes, and it was really cool to be able to share with my classmates what I chose as my business. I pretty much created a nice cream soft serve parlor and did my food service business based off of that. So we presented those this morning, and then I had another class, and then now I'm about to go to the gym. Today I'm going to 24 Hour, which is like really popular in the United States. I don't know, or at least in California. I don't know if it's really popular anywhere else. And so today is my last day to use the 3-day pass. I started using it on Sunday, which was really nice, and I kind of just want to see what it's like during the peak time on weekdays, which is right now because it's 5:30 p.m. Then I will try to make my decision from there. I don't know yet. I'm not going to bring you guys with me because it is kind of intimidating since I'm not a seasoned veteran at that 24, so I haven't even been wearing any of my vegan shirts or vegan hats. The closest thing I've worn were like vegetarian tees like this where it says eat your veggies, and then yesterday I wore my Dat Has shirt. Just trying to keep the vegan in me subtle because I'm new here and they don't know me like that, but not yet. I know I said that I was gonna leave, but I totally forgot. Before I go, I'm going to add some water to this bottle, which I covered the label with this thing that says go vegan. I'm just gonna put some water in here and then add some pre-workout. Sometimes I feel like pre-workout makes a difference, and sometimes I don't feel like it makes a difference really, but I'm just going to use this as a placebo and tell myself like, hey, it works. This will boost your energy, even though I'm pretty energetic today, and it will help you in your lifts, even though I'm not really doing heavy like PR lifting today. I'm just gonna tell myself that so that, you know, my body can resort to using this as a placebo. I'm really big on the placebo effect. I'm not saying this is necessary to be good at lifting weights. You just need your mind and your health, and yeah. I also want to show you this thing because this company called ULA sent me to try it out, and it's basically just like a water, like it goes around your water bottle like this. I'll show you how I put it on mine. It's supposed to remind you to drink water every so often. I have no problem with drinking water. I have no problem with hydrating or anything, but this might be really handy for those of you who are trying to get into the stay hydrated gang and you don't really drink that much water, or you just like forget to drink water throughout the day. I think this would be like a really good reminder to drink water. It's quiet, so you can like have it in the workplace because it just blinks, it like flashes light. I don't want to do this wrong. I'm gonna look at this thing. So removing this plastic tag. So the movement will go like from like vertical to horizontal, and then that's 1 sip, and then the light blinks. I'm just discovering all this now with you guys. So cool. So if any of you guys are having trouble with drinking water or tracking your water, or just remembering to drink water throughout the day, because it can be really easy to like, oh, I drank this huge smoothie and I'm like not really that thirsty. So I just learned the other day in one of our classes that when you are already feeling thirsty, which is that's how I feel right now, you are already close to being dehydrated. So like when you're feeling thirsty, it might already be too late. So you might want to consider that. Okay, so I just got back from the gym. I am a mess. Take a look at that. Look at all this broccoli. I'm just steaming my broccoli over here, and then I'm going to eat some food. It's this Califuze. Let me just wash my hands real quick. Meal prep thingies. Probably this one, just brown rice and meatballs, but they're not actually meatballs. It's by Califuze. Info will be in the description below. Wait, does this one already have broccoli in it? Man, I'm eating so much broccoli. Not that eating a lot of broccoli is a bad thing, but I'm trying to keep up variety because variety is the spice of life. So I'm gonna have this one, which is just kale and mushrooms and meatballs and rice.
The pads so that we...
Okay, so this is pretty much like a standard meal for me lately. So I have my greens over here with some turmeric, dulse flakes, and I have an avocado ready to be sliced, and this cabbage slaw, which is like a side in the Califuze meal. So I warmed this up. It's really, really hot. I just warmed it up in the microwave. And then I have these steamed veggies, like a whole plate of it. And then I normally put a lot of other things, such as this peanut sauce that I made. And like ketchup and sriracha go on top of that. And today I am eating a Brazil nut because I eat like one a week, which is a recommendation by Dr. Greger. He said 4 Brazil nuts a month should suffice, and there's 4 weeks a month, so that's why I eat one a week. And this is it all put together. This is the broccoli, and then the slaw right here. I added avocado and peanut sauce and peanuts, and just threw everything in a big bowl because that's how I like to eat my food. Boom, boom. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I have been reading the book called Mastery of Love, and I've actually already finished reading it, but sometimes when I'm finishing my food or when I'm just eating or driving, I like to listen to the audiobook, which, by the way, you can listen to on Audible for free if you like. Details in the description below. Yeah, I was just washing the dishes and I was listening to this certain chapter again, and there's just this part that I want to read to you guys. After reading this book, it's something that I notice a lot about the relationships that I've seen around me, and like when people would talk about their relationships and how they're not happy, I just want to be like, please read this book, you'll like understand what I'm thinking right now. But this book is basically all about self-love. It's by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's the person who wrote the 4 Agreements, and it's like a follow-up book to that, but this is like one of my favorite books right now, and this is like the 3rd time I've listened to it, but I'm just gonna read this part to you. When we reject ourselves and judge ourselves and find ourselves guilty and punish ourselves so much, it looks like there's no love. It looks like there's only punishment, only suffering, only judgment in this world. Hell has many different levels. Some people are very deep in hell and other people are hardly in hell, but still they are in hell. There are very abusive relationships in hell and relationships with hardly any abuse. You're no longer a child, and if you have an abusive relationship, it's because you accept that abuse, because you believe you deserve it. You have a limit to the amount of abuse you will accept, but no one in the whole world abuses you more than you abuse yourself. The limit of your self-abuse is the limit that you will tolerate from other people. If someone abuses you more than you abuse yourself, you walk away, you run, you escape. But if someone abuses you a little less than you abuse yourself, perhaps you stay longer. You still deserve that abuse. Usually in a normal relationship in hell, it's about payment for an injustice. It's about getting even. I abuse you the way you need to be abused, and you abuse me the way I need to be abused. We have a good equilibrium. It works. Of course, energy attracts the same kind of energy, the same vibration. If someone comes to you and says, "Oh, I am so abused," you ask, "Well, why do you stay there?" He doesn't even know why. The truth is that he needs that abuse because that is the way that he punishes himself. Life brings to you exactly what you need. There's perfect injustice in hell. There is nothing to blame. We can even say that our suffering is a gift. If you just open your eyes and see what is around you, it's exactly what you need to clean your poison, to heal your wounds, to accept yourself, and to get out of hell. I just wanted to read that to you guys because it definitely resonates, definitely resonates with me and in some past relationships that I have been in. Not to say that I've been in any physical abusive relationships, but there have been times when I didn't love myself properly, and so these kind of things in the relationship manifested because I sought that punishment out from someone else and I tolerated that, you know? And so reading this really hits home with me every single time. Listening to this book really hits home every single time because I'm like, wow, these are the things that I tolerated for myself that I no longer want to tolerate. I might read more of this to you guys if you kind of like this because I love listening to this and I'm like, wow, I just want to share this. I want to tweet it. I want to like Instagram it. I want to like Snapchat it or whatever. But this is just another one of my channels that I could just funnel self-love into. You guys. Good morning, guys. I just did yoga and my neck is hurting. There's like this area Like back here, like when I roll my neck, like I just feel like it hurts right here. I don't know what that's all about. I tried cracking my neck a various amount of times, but it just wasn't helping. Anyway, I'm going to make some matcha tea right now with this matcha from the Matcha Reserve. This one's vanilla flavor and I'm really excited. I've actually never made my own matcha tea. I also got this Genmai cha with matcha tea and this matcha mask because I never knew there was such thing. Anyway, I'm gonna make this matcha. So we're supposed to put 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of matcha into a bowl. I'm gonna do 1 whole teaspoon because I like matcha. 2 to 3 ounces of water, hot water. Like, that looks like enough. I don't have a whisk, so we're gonna just do it with a fork. So, a W. Let's make it like nice and frothy. Okay, so I'm sure if I had a little whisk or a matcha thingy, then this would look a lot better and more frothy, but this is just gonna have to do. It says add water to powder ratio as desired. So I'm just gonna add the rest of this and then warm up a little bit more water. All right, taste test. That is really good. It's like a very subtle vanilla, but also really nice matcha taste. Look at how cute this is. I've never made myself a cup of matcha tea before. I'm pretty impressed with myself. It's not sweetened or anything, so if you like your sweet stuff, then you might want to add like agave or some stevia or coconut sugar. I'm about to go to class, but I just wanted to show you that I always just have food with me in class all the time, every time. So I just had my standard smoothie bowl, everything is mixed together, and I got tea. Cool. So I'm adding some vanilla matcha to my pre-workout today just to see what gross things I can come up with. And I want to see what it tastes like because I like to mix random things, and I'm in an experimenty mood right now. It's actually really good because it's like creamy and frothiness of the matcha, and then this has like a nice tanginess to it. But if you try this combination and you think it's disgusting, I'm sorry. I just have really weird taste buds. Alright, so this is my gym fit. Got my Gymshark leggings. Does not make my butt look that nice from the side, but from the back also looks a little weird. And I'm wearing a, how do I do this? I'm wearing a vegan shirt by Ethics and Antics. Usually I don't really care about what I'm wearing at the gym, but today I'm going to talk to, sorry my nose got itchy, a representative because I actually do want to buy a guest pass. So I figured like I should at least not look like a hobo because I was just going to wear like a long sleeve gray shirt and look like a big gray blob, but I was like, let's look a little bit cute. Honestly, why is plain broccoli so freaking good? Guess who? Ah! Piece of broccoli fell. You are now looking at a new member of a new gym. I am now going to the library to print some items. Good morning guys, happy Thursday. I'm going to the market right now, oops, because I'm gonna get some ingredients for a food demo that me and my group have to present today. It's for my community nutrition class. We just have to do like community service learning. So what we do is we put together a presentation about a topic on nutrition and then present it to a community. So we're doing diabetes today, and it's like a follow-up from last week because last week we did like the information about diabetes, like the pathophysiology, complications and stuff, and then we are going to talk about the nutrition in diabetes today, which I don't approve of. It's one of those like in one ear out the other things. Like they teach like counting carbohydrates, a 1700 calorie daily diet, and I'm just like, nah. But this is just for a grade, and I already know the information that I want to spread when I become a practitioner. We're gonna talk about the nutrition in diabetes, and we have a couple food demos. So for my food demo, I'm making hummus, and obviously it's going to be oil-free hummus. I have to go get ingredients for that and then meet my team up in the kitchen. I have my Eat Plants, Wear Plants bag. in the kitchen right now, so things are about to get a little cray-cray. Just kidding. I actually, just set you down over here. I actually just came in here because I knew that the kitchen had this little mini whisk that I could use to make my matcha, which I brought with me, which you can't see because it's blurry. So I have my matcha here and I'm boiling some water. It's already boiled actually. So. And I actually have a whisk so I can do the W thing that the instructions said to do that I didn't do. Watch this technique though. I really think you just like do this. Like you just go up and down with it. Ooh. Can't see anything because it's blurry. Alright, cool. Now I can add the rest of my water.
Now I'm stuck here thinking there's something left to say. And what did I do wrong? This could have been so good. You were right in front of me. Why did I have to walk away when you were calling me? And I could just have stayed and let you be the key.
So I come back, I'm walking to my dorm. I see Arsh right here. I'm like, hey, what are you doing here?
Cuddling a water kettle and watching.
Why are you watching?
I'm red-handed.
Oh my god.
It just came out, bro. I gotta stay on top of it.
Oh
Even though
my
I'm in like
gosh.
3/4 of this.
Like, why do you watch my videos? You are my videos.
Dude, our water kettle.
To record?
Yeah. Is it on?
No. Just kidding, it is. I got this on footage.
No.
I'm kidding, I'm not recording. Just kidding, I'm still recording. A journalist never stops recording live, see why. Amanda told me to do so. So this is where Amanda is presenting. Oh. I don't know, how do I zoom in? Just like taking a field view.
Slowly. Oh my
Oh
god.
my
it's done.
god. Listen to me. Alright, I'm just gonna do a quick sample of this. Here are some foods that I have no idea that she made. Here's some more foods I have no idea what she made.
Hummus.
Oh, there's...
I already showed that though.
And there she is. So if this thing cuts off, it's because I'm new to the filmography type of thing. But yeah, she trusted with me this. Alright, knock him dead, kiddo.
Last week, we talked about the basics of diabetes. I'm basically just going to go over the pathophysiology and the complications of it once again. Diabetes has a lot to do with a hormone in our body called insulin. High different beans other than chickpeas, black beans, or white beans. So it's a really simple recipe to make and it's totally customizable. The recipe that I have here that will be shared in the little handout. We upgraded as fuck. Look at this, guys.
And when you put it down, lights.
Oh my gosh, wait. Lights again, lights again. Oh my gosh! This is the old one, by the way. Sometimes this, see, it like won't open, and there's something going on with this handle, which I'm surprised you didn't mention before.
And it's hella loud.
It's really loud, you guys, and sometimes it doesn't open, and then I want to pour water in it, but I have to pour water through here, so there's like always a puddle of water right here because I just spill. But we got a new one, and
so this one's touchscreen.
we got a new water kettle, and yeah, we don't drink cold water or room temperature water. Like for some reason, I just only ever ingest warm fluids.